But first, the competition is heating up, and I've got two people who are all fired up and ready to go. Please welcome Shirley Ballas and Anton Dubeck. I mean, that is an entrance, isn't it?
It's our dream to dance together one day.
Dream.
You know that it's our dream.
I've been watching on social media. You're posting the videos of you two dancing together. Yes.
Just to show you the legs still work.
You still got it. Well, really, really excited to have you both on the show. We've got lots of questions for the two of you. But first off, Shirley, I mean, we are at the business end of the competition now. Things are getting serious. How are you feeling about the series so far?
Well, I think the series so far has been absolutely phenomenal. Every year you don't think it can get better, and it does. And it's been difficult from the very, very first week to see anybody go home at all. And now we're coming to that middle part of the competition, and it's just please vote. All I can say is please vote, please vote. Yes. Make our job easy, right, Anton?
Yes, yes. Yeah. And Anton, you've got an exciting Friday lined up because you're going to be performing at BBC's Children in Need, 7 p.m. this Friday on BBC One. Tell us about what you're doing on the show.
Well, Giovanni and I are doing a number from a show that we tour called Him and Me, and sounded like a pug, but we're doing a number from that, Nice and Easy, and it's a song and dance number, and we're absolutely thrilled and delighted to be able to go on and do it, and it's such a great night, and you know, we know the cause is incredible, and it's a real honour to be on, actually.
It is.
We're really excited about it. So we've been practicing and warming up, me, even at the full drifter. So
not just dancing, are we?
No, song and dance number, proper old school. It's great.
Yeah. I like it.
Giovanni singing too?
He's doing a bit as well, yes, it's great.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see how that goes, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the viewer questions because they sent in so many and we want to make sure that we get to as many as we can. We're going to start with our first question, which is from Lilia, and it's for the two of you. And Lilia's asking, what's your favourite themed week? Shirley, I'll start with you. What's your favourite themed week on the show?
I would probably have to say musicals week.
Nice.
I love a good musical, and I love it when they, you know, get all their bits and bobs together and out there they go, all the famous tunes.
I'm with you. I like the musicals week, movie week as well. I mean, any excuse to get a hat and a cane out, really. What movie do you want to do? Anything but Fred Astaire. You'll have seen the theme from me over the years.
Yes.
What movie? Fred Astaire movie. Anyone particular? No, all of them.
He is your icon. He is your icon. I know this very well. Our next question comes from Nell, age 10. And the question is a huge Strictly fan, by the way, and this is the question they've sent in.
Hi, this question is for Anton. What turns performance from a 9 to a 10?
What is it, Anton? How do you go from a 9 to a 10?
Well, you come up my end of the judging panel. That's the easiest way to get a 10. Don't stay down the far end, it's only ever 9.
Move your way up.
Which is basically worth 14, actually. If Craig gives you a 9, it's 14 in anybody else's money.
True.
But for me, it's sort of a great, a great number, as we know, that is no mistakes, beautifully timed, and something I look at and I think to myself, there's nothing more they could have done with that number in the time that they had. It's absolutely brilliant.
They gave you everything.
They gave me everything really well.
Yes. He wants it all, everybody. He wants it all.
I want it all.
Yes. Our next up is Matt on Twitter, and Matt sent in this question. It's for both of you. It says, to Shirley and Anton, what was your first Blackpool experience, and what does it mean to go back after 3 years? Shirley, what was your first Blackpool experience?
First Blackpool experience as a dancer was when I was about 8 years old, and I went to the Tower Ballroom and I competed there all the way up until I was 16 and then moved to the Winter Gardens. I have fond memories of Blackpool. I love the boarding houses. I love the people. It's home for me. It's the world, the ballroom dancing home, isn't it, for dancing? We just love it. And on one holiday I had there as a young child, I loved that as well. To see the lights. I went to see the lights and I loved it.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Oh,
and Anton, what about you?
Like you on the end there, you're always illuminated when you're drinking. He's my illumination.
Yes. What about you?
Bold.
Anton, what was your favourite memory or
My
experience?
favourite memory of Blackpool? Well, I have to say, I mean, we spent many, like Shirley, we spent many, many years competing. You know, we had good days, we had bad days. But I think the times...
Have any bad days.
We didn't, no, but I was really... I had more bad
Spoken
days
like
than
a
good,
true
if I'm honest
competitor,
with you.
Shirley. Spoken like a true competitor.
But I think all the Strictly years of going along has been really my favourite years. I mean, I remember the first year we went Series 1, Leslie Garrett, I danced with Leslie up there. It was tremendous. Anytime you're as a dancer, you take somebody in a situation like Strictly up to Blackpool and go, how about it?
You're excited for them, aren't you?
This.
You get excited to show them this location. Right, the next question was sent to us by Anna, and this is for the two of you. In a Strictly style dance-off, which of the 4 judges would win? Shirley, who would win out of the 4 of you?
A Strictly style dance-off.
Things are getting heated
Well,
in
who
here.
do you think would win out of the 4 of us?
You every time.
Oh, stop it.
And I think if it was a ballroom dance, it would be you. So together, it would be us.
It would be the perfect combination.
We'd win.
So we're going to leave out Motzi and Craig. It's one of these guys. Right, the next question is for you, Shirley, and it's from Georgia. And she's asking, what's been your favourite dance that you've seen on Strictly as a head judge?
Well, funnily enough, I've seen many, many great dancers, and it doesn't always have to be the most fantastic dancer that you remember. I shall go to my grave remembering Anne Whitcomb with Anton Beck cleaning the floor in her yellow frock, darling. So, I mean, highly entertaining. I don't think there was a dry eye in the whole country. And that's one that I remember. And, you know, every year we get amazing dancers all the way through.
Yes.
Kelvin's samba was also a fabulous
Oh.
number, I remember.
Week 1 as well.
He
Week
walked
1.
out there, he jiggled and wiggled every bit and body part that could be jiggled.
I know,
So
and
it
then
was
went on to
amazing.
win it. I remember in the final, a samba and a rumba
Samba
in
and
a
a rumba in
final.
a final.
And
I'd
won.
like to never do samba and rumba in the same year, let alone the same night.
Exactly. Right, next up, it's another video, and this is from Claudia. No, not that one. This one is 9 years old. And this is her question.
I have a question for you, Anton. What has been your favourite memory from Blackpool and who was it with? Bye. Keep dancing.
Go on, Claudia, star
She
and
does it
make
well, doesn't she, little Claudia?
Well, I think, well, you just alluded to it, really, the Anne Widdecombe moment.
It's got to be that one.
It was, the place went mad. It was, they could hear the screams in the street from all the audience, so they told me, in the ballroom. It was beyond brilliant.
What a moment.
But I'll tell you about the rehearsal. We were rehearsing that number, and I haven't been in a few weeks now, of course. Blackpool's off, I think. And she's getting a bit like that. And I showed her the number, Samba, and she went, I don't like that, it's a bit boring. And I went,
Oh, wow.
Hello. What about this? No, boring, she said. I want a crowd-pleasing manoeuvre.
You certainly gave her that for sure.
Well, you definitely gave everybody crowd
But
pleasing.
you did have one other moment. I remember a moment from Anton de Beck, and that was when he got his very
First 10.
With Emma Barton.
Yes, and
at
it came from me
Blackpool.
From the
for
headiest of all
him.
judges.
I thought he was absolutely phenomenal on that night.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
Breaking the
You
teeth
got
in
the
do
10.
well.
You got the 10,
Well, it
Anton.
started off as an 8. We had an 8 from Craig, and it went up to a 9 from Motzi. And I went, oh, this is good. And then you stood up, and I went, hello, her chair's gone. And she went, 10! And I have to tell you,
All of us in
was
the Clauditorium were
stunned.
going crazy for
it
you.
was such...
You were
Thank
amazing.
Yes, you were
Thank you.
amazing,
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Our next question is for both of you, and it's from Nisha. And she's asking, what's your most embarrassing moment on Strictly, either on screen or behind the scenes?
Oh, behind
Shirley, do
the
you have
scenes.
an most embarrassing moment?
I have an embarrassing moment when I first did my audition for Strictly Come Dancing, and it was, I'd flown over and I had a bad back and I was all ready, and they said, we must put some ice on your back, Shirley. So they did, and then the ice melted and my knickers got wet. So I actually did my audition pantyless with a lovely long dress, eyelashes and the hair for days, with water trickling down everywhere it should be trickling. So it was a very interesting and most embarrassing moment. I have to be honest, that was my tryout for Strictly Come Dancing. It's what I remember.
Well, it worked.
Turned out all right in the end.
We're just gonna... It worked. Whatever
And
she did underneath the dress was fine.
Completely true.
Yes, wow. Okay, Anton, what about you?
I have nothing to top that.
No comment. Okay, the next question is from Annabelle. Let's hear what she'd like to say. It's a VT as well.
Anton, if you would steal a pro from this year, who would you dance with? And Shirley, what do you usually write in your notebook? Bye! And it's a 10 from me.
So, Anton, if you could swap places with a pro and dance with any celeb, who
Oh.
would it be?
Who would it be?
Who would you swap
heavens
places
above.
with?
I have to be honest with you, none of them.
Oh.
I wouldn't swap places. I've tried all that. It's terribly exhausting.
You did it enough,
I
haven't
did
you?
it enough,
You
I
did
think.
it
I'm
enough.
happy where I am.
Yeah.
Partnering Captain Shirley.
And Shirley, what do you write in that notebook? I see you.
Yes, I
taking
have a
notes.
little black notebook and I have a list of things that I want to cover. And you know, when you've been doing it for over 50 years, you just scan the body from the feet up, and I'm checklisting feet, legs, body, hip action, flexibility in the back, arms, coordination, long neck, nice ears. Are you the beautiful
Nice
neckline?
ears.
Nice ears from ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Is it beautiful? You know,
Nice.
that sounded strange. Didn't it?
Really
Nice ears. Anyway, beautiful posture.
Yes.
And then that wonderful energy. I like it all packaged together.
Yes,
on a strictly evening.
Just a short list, Shirley,
Just
of
a
things
short
that you
list,
want
but
to see from everybody.
when you want the tens, it's good. Chick, 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 chick.
Right, so
do we
now we
have?
know what's happening in the notebook. Well, thank you both so much for coming down. It's
Thank
been an
you.
absolute pleasure. Can we do this
Oh,
again?
yes!
Let's do it again, shall we? Give it up for our judges, everybody. Shirley and Anton. Well, actually, Shirley, don't go anywhere, because what did you make of Molly's Roomba walks on Saturday?
Well, I have never quite seen a rumba walk like that in my entire life. It was bliss and perfection.
Bliss and perfection. Well, it was all down to her trying to walk like a cat, walk like a cat. And I'll be speaking to her and Carlos in just a moment. So now it's time for them to...
I thought you elevated yourself tonight. There was a real connection with Carlos that I've not noticed before.
I love the stretching. I love the rhythm. But those rumba walks, I haven't seen rumba walks like that in a long, long time.
That was quality. It really.
Molly and Carlos, everybody. OMG, that